안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamron. I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to GOT7's Miracle, the official MV.
Yes, and we reacted to GOT7's Miracle, the Christmas version over the holidays, and it was a beautiful song. I believe it was sort of a live clip, and we really loved it. It had come in as a viewer recommendation, and then we heard from viewers who said, "You've got to still look at the MV." That we had noted in our reaction that Mark in particular, he was difficult to hear. He seemed really just
Quiet.
soft spoken, which is not how we normally think of Mark. And viewers let us know that it's because allegedly this story is based on a true story, that it is about a fan, a young female fan who was ill, terminally ill, and wanted to see GOT7 before she passed away, and that they had made arrangements to grant her wish, but that unfortunately she passed away before ever being able to see them in person. So it's a really sad story, and we promised that we would take a look at it. It does have a bit of a Christmas vibe, but I feel like doing things for others, which is also kind of the theme of this, that one person can make a difference and that we can shine the light on someone's life and make their world a better place just by being in it. I feel like that's a message that can go 12 months out of the year, that we all need to hear it and be reminded of it. So
Agreed.
this might be, we haven't seen it yet, so I have a feeling that someone in the room may end up crying. And that's totally fine. And we're just gonna share it because it seems like a beautiful message, and that it seems like it means a lot to not only the GOT7 members but also their fandom. So we are going to take a listen. And from the reviews that we've heard about, it seems like we loved the vocals, but it seems like
did.
they're just as amazing in the MV. So we're gonna take a listen. Here we go. Already the mama heart in me is like, oh.
유난히 내겐 차갑고 추운 겨울인 그런 날 또 한 해가 날 잊은 듯 지나갔던 그런 밤 우연히 내 앞에 서 있는 너 내게 한 줄기 빛 같았어 누구도 찾아와 주지 않던 어둡던 내 하늘에 작은 별이 되어 환하게 비춰준 너 겨울의 끝에서 난 봄이 돼준 널 만난 건 Oh miracle 내게 너무도 기적 같은 일인걸
She can't see him at the moment.
Right. I guess the concept is that they're doing these things for her and she can't see them, which is really, really sad because she never got to see them before. They're like guardian angels.
아무도 자지 않던 내 맘 불도 꺼지지 않던 내 밤 먼지 가득 쌓여 덮여 가던 나의 꿈들이 너를 만나다 싶게요 현실이 되어가 기적이 아닐까 내 앞에 나타난 그 순간 아직도 기억나
I feel like the song's supposed to be written from her point of view, but I feel like it's written from theirs.
초록색 별빛은 삶의 신에게 다가와 어느새 맘에 쌓여와 눈부시도록 가득한 은하수가 돼 혼자 걷던 내 시간 속에 내민 너의 따뜻한 손이 희미했던 내 지난 꿈을 따뜻하게 감싸 꽃피게 해줘서 내게 봄이 온 것처럼 겨울의 끝에서 난 봄이 돼준 널 만난 건 Oh miracle 내게 너 이제는 겨울이 춥지만 늘 하나 날 바라보는 네가 있기에 Baby without you 상상할 수도 없어 my everything 넌 이제 내 꿈의 전부인걸 이 길을 나와 걸어줘 끝까지 또 함께 해줘 내 꿈이 안에 우리 꿈 영원히 share this dream with me 너와 난 누고 싶어 겨울도 그 뒤에 봄도 please
So when she steps in the painting, can she finally see them?
I think so, yeah.
겨울의 끝에서 난 봄이 돼준 널 만난 건 Oh miracle 내게 너무도 기적 같은
now she
일인
can.
거였죠 baby 네가 오늘 난 이제는
And so it's when she can see them.
I mean, I don't want to say anything, but they're all dressed in white.
Oh.
That reminds me of the Russian story that I think it's called the Matchbox Girl, where she is homeless and lonely and has no food, and she's trying to sell her matches, and then Disney did a whole short story on it. But when she lights the match, finally she's freezing to death. It's in the winter, and she lights the match, and she starts seeing like her life before when she was happy and loved, and she sees like her dead grandma, and there's like a Christmas tree, and she's warm, and there's all this food and everything, and she just keeps lighting the matches because as soon as the light goes out, she can't see it anymore. So she keeps like literally burning through her matches, and then in the end, she's dead on the street. It's horrible. I was like, who did this? This is terrible. So I mean. My take on that is that at the end she's dead, and that's why she can see them, and that's why she drops the snow globe, or had dropped the snow globe, and she's smiling and happy because she's with them, and they were her angels.
That was awful and beautiful at the same time.
It was such. I mean, I can't imagine how like they probably had all the emotions just hearing the story initially, and then like making all the efforts to like make a difference for her, and then to find out that she had passed before she was able to see them. That must have been really hard for all of them. So
Oh my God, you warned me too. I should have gotten
I did. I warned you. I warned you. I had not seen it, but corresponding with the viewers, I had an idea of what it was about. So it was beautiful.
It was so pretty, and just the melodies were still as gorgeous as ever.
They were.
Man, and just I don't know, there's something just so magical about how they were there helping her like in the background and being there for her, and just her passing through the painting was just so beautiful and symbolic in a way, because it is kind of like crossing through to the other side, and I mean she literally crossed through to the other side in the painting, and then when I had that question of, okay, so now can she finally see them? And it appeared that when she's walking up the hill and seeing the moon, she can finally see all of them. And that's just, oh man, what a beautiful, beautiful final image where they're just all looking up at the sky together and looking at the moon together. It's just amazing and beautiful. And the visual effects were gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I mean, when Jackson snaps his fingers and the fireplace and all the lights and everything, just beautiful. But man, what an emotional, like heart-wrenching video
And I
and
feel
song and story, and wow.
I feel like you can feel the coldness and the warmth in that video. So when she is by herself and lonely, and even in the snow, everything is cold. But when she well, not sees, but when the other members are with her, there is a lot of light. Like when Jackson is in that living room, it's a room filled of darkness, and he snaps his fingers, and it's completely lit up. And I mean, just they take her out to the moon. I mean, because if you've ever been in the woods in a snow situation, it's usually pretty cold, pretty dark. I
And
mean,
lonely and just
very lonely, very scary. I mean, unless that's where you live, and I mean, you've got skills beyond me for sure. It just having them there, leading her, guiding her, is really reassuring. And then the moon is full, so I mean, if moonlight on snow is beautiful, but it can, if it's not there, it can be super scary. So just the light that is just being shined by their presence throughout the MV is really beautiful, and you can feel it. You can feel the difference when they're there or not
when they're
there.
there and how much joy and strength they're bringing to her.
Right. She derives from them, even when she can't physically see them. Just their presence in a very like abstract way is enough to, because she's so lonely. My question is, where were her parents? Why was she by herself? I know
That's the question I ask a lot of times. is
for
where
for
are
the
these people's
purposes of the
parents?
video, it was not relevant. But like I said, my mama heart was like, I mean, and what happened? What happened? What happened? But beautiful, gorgeous song.
But it also reminds you, just taking away not from the aspect of the story, of just how winter in general can be a very lonely time for some people, and
It can.
seasonal depression and things of that nature, and how, just taking the time to reach out to someone who may not have someone
Very true.
close to them is really important, and in the winter months especially, because it is normally darker and colder, and people tend to feel more lonely in these few months. Just to reach out to someone who may not necessarily be close to you, but close in terms of like physical contact, or like your neighbor, or a friend who you don't necessarily see all the time, and just say, hey, just checking in on you, wanting to make sure you're okay, and worried about you, and just saying hi.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm guilty of thinking of it as the most wonderful time of the year, but that's not the case for
some
everyone.
people.
So, very, very emotional video. Glad we got a chance to take a look at it. It feels like it would fit in the winter months, not being specific to Christmas or the holidays. So, glad we got a chance to take a look at that. And thank you for the recommendation. If you are a fan of GOT7, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so that you can see all of the beautiful GOT7 reactions as they come out. Their part, not ours. And if you are a fan of heart-wrenching dramas,
Make sure you check out our Hallyu Reviews website, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip.
definitely a few
And
sad
there are
ones.
some
Yeah.
tearjerkers on that list as well.
Yeah, you're working on one right now.
I'm working on one right now.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all. Annyeong.